And we're back to continue the storyline. Yesterday it was pointing us towards the Shadow of Revan, I think, expansion, but that's not quite accurate. We still have to do the CZ-198 planet and Oricon. So I'll just leave the Starfleet and go back to my ship and head to the planet and see if we pick up the quest that way. I had thought there was a quest that pointed you towards Oricon because of the raids there and the Dread Masters, but maybe because I didn't do the planet quest, it didn't give me that option. But we'll find out when I get there. First one is CZ. Oh, right there. Mission, I guess, other missions, dailies. Flashpoint. It might be this one. That's Oricon. We're not doing Oricon yet, so. So yeah, I don't remember there being a story on this planet, so it's probably just the dailies and that's it. But they don't take long, so. We'll do these and then head to Oricon after it.
why they like this.
Isn't that working? Too far away. What the hell? Guess I'm done, except for that one. Motherfucker.
And wisely.
I'm not gonna have you kill it since you stole it, you fuckhead. change the title. CZ-198 Oricon.
Dark Lord, this is Station Com Control. Priority message for you from Darth Maul.
Put it through.
No politics today. My time is short. Too many betrayers have attempted to seize power of late. Darth Malgus' men are finished, but the Dread Masters endure. Since their release from Belsavis, their madness has driven them to conquest. We slew one on the planet Darbanis, yet 5 remain.
I take it something has changed.
They were the Emperor's favored servants, yet idolized fear above the Empire. Now, we have found their fortress on Oricon, a remote moon.
Power such as theirs cannot be contained. It rises until obliterated, as you well know.
Their insanity goes too far. It breeds destruction, not glory. The Republic moved before we did, sending a full fleet to Oricon. Its armada was undone by the Master's powers of fear and madness. Our task force followed, a rapid strike deployment led by one Lord Hargreave upon the insistence of Darth Rictus. Hargreave is a braggart and a sadist, but he has studied our foe. He believed that he and his acolytes could shield our task force from the Master's power.
Why do I suspect Hargrave overestimated himself?
I have heard nothing since Hargreave's ships arrived in System 12 hours ago. Either his forces were defeated, or Hargreave has betrayed us. Either way, the Dread Masters will sense weakness and counterattack. I have no forces to spare. You represent our last chance to stop them.
I will make sure the Dreadmaster's treason ends now.
Even you cannot slay the Masters single-handedly. If you can reach Oricon, however, you may find some remnant of Hargreave's task force. If all else fails, send any warning you can of the Dread Master's strengths. Perhaps then we can limit our losses to mere sectors.
Very well. Forward whatever data you have and await my word.
Now we're headed to Oricon. If I can remember where it is.
Defenses all around the moon. We can descend to ground level, but the ship will be vulnerable. Put me down with a landing beacon, then take the ship out of orbit. I'll activate the beacon when it's time to depart.
You have come far too late. By Oricon's next sunrise, your worlds will burn.
3 more gone, my lord. 2 commandos took knives to one another, hallucination-induced psychosis, apparently. And Major Strix fled camp.
Stupid, stupid knives! They can't even resist carving one another like roasts! I'm sorry. I know the things they saw. I can feel the Dreadmasters, I can push them, but I can't stop it all. I'm so sorry, Maya.
Are you Lord Hargrave? Darth Maul asked me to find you.
What?
We're the remains of the task force, yes. You'll have to forgive us. Lord Hargrave is shielding our minds from the Masters, but it takes a toll.
You know who I am. Whoever you answered to before, now you serve me.
My oath is to Lord Hargrave.
And your feeble-minded loyalty is appreciated, but we can make an exception in this case. Fill our new leader in.
Between their mental dominance and their orbital weaponry, the Dreadmasters managed to annihilate our ships. The survivors regrouped here. Our hope was to make one final push to the Master's fortress, but the Dreadguard has us trapped. We don't need firepower, we need manpower to break out.
Are there other survivors who can reinforce you? Give you the manpower you need?
The Republic. They came to Oricon too. I can feel their soldiers out there. Trapped. And afraid.
Darth Maul called you a sadist. But you sound like you're sympathizing with Republic troops.
My tastes are not an issue here. Those soldiers are. They're desperate. They have no hope of rescue, and we share a common enemy. You can mold them like clay.
It's murder out there. The Dreadguard have machine support, enough to cut our reconnaissance into pieces.
How long before we're overrun?
Hours, at best. Point taken.
I will shield you against the madness as well as I can. Bring us the soldiers we need to survive.
I've got the best hardware and the best prices. Good hunting.
I don't know if I want to do the heroics, but let me see. And a guild invite. At least it's a tell, not a regular, a straight up invite. What? Zero tolerant. That's right, the regular missions become the dailies. I forgot about that. What am I doing? And I didn't answer and he still invites. What the hell, people?
Abandon your cause. There is only despair here.
Come on.
We're still level restricted, it seems.
These allies will make you stronger. They will make you weak.
We have our new recruits. Suggest you return to camp.
Sure he'll be all right?
Once I thought myself a monster. I played in rivers of blood and laughed as innocence quaked. Yet, when I touched the Dreadmasters, I saw that my darkness was but a shadow of true depravity.
You want us to trust you because, what? You've been redeemed?
Perhaps you'd rather return to the field to have your skull split.
Better than working for Sith dogs.
Don't fear the Dreadmasters. Fear me.
Hey, Gator.
I hold your life in my hand. You will march because I demand it. You will fire on our enemies because the alternative is unthinkable. Am I understood?
Yes, I understand.
I admire your charm.
What you were saying to them.
It was true enough. In the Dreadmasters, I saw a cancer. Now, I recognize my own disease.
Forgive the interruption, but we should discuss our plans for the Master's Fortress.
Not yet. I sense fear and death nearby. Two sources of power outside the fortress. Walls coming for us. I see no more.
If that's the best you can do, no wonder you lost the task force.
If it weren't for me, we'd all be bleeding from the ears. I'm all that stands between us and insanity.
Maybe you should concentrate on shielding our minds, my lord. Can you find out what's out there before we're all slaughtered? We'll have the soldiers ready to attack soon.
Get it done. I'll make sure whatever's out there doesn't come any closer.
And I have max rank. I wasn't sure. What are we doing? Terraforming. And oh, that one.
Take it easy.
Only bad thing is I won't be able to do the operations until later. I'm not geared for anything yet, so I have to skip the ones on this planet. Oops, stupid.
Breathe of the spores. your mind crackle in perfect magnetic radiance.
Our devices transform worlds, so the very ground produces fear. Primitive, biological instinct.
Gotta do 5 of those? I thought it was less than that.
Sure it'll be all right? Sure it'll be all right? Come on.
5 levels ago. Damn, he's hitting hard.
This is base. Whatever you've done, it's made the soldiers less susceptible to hallucinations.
Obtain enhancers. I think I remember that one. Gotta kill certain NPCs. I don't remember which ones, but I'll find them. Oh, damn it. Thanks to these guys. Beast Lords. Yep. 9 more.
We just picked up a power signature near your location. Be careful.
Wrong way.
Where do they come from? Can you find it?
Oh, wait.
You believe my creations are vulnerable? Then go. Tear them apart.
I gotta stun him, but I forgot if I have to do it with one of my skills or if I have to hit something else. That didn't work.
The threats have been dealt with, and the Dreadmaster's technology neutralized.
Thank you for that. You know, all my life I aspired to heights of cruelty and passion. But the Dreadmasters, they went too far. We went too far. Passion without humanity is meaningless. Shall I have Maya salvage what you didn't destroy? I'm sure someone clever could make use of it.
Send a squad to gather what's left. Let's not let the Dreadmaster's skills go to waste.
We will see it done.
The troops are almost ready. We can secure a route to the fortress and protect your flank if you act as vanguard. But we still need a way through the fortress gates. According to our recon data, they're built with highly dense materials, conventionally unbreakable.
Can we circumvent them? How are they controlled?
There's an outer watchtower with command of the gates. Its computers are built with ancient Sith and Rakata technologies. We scanned it from orbit. I know the Dreadmaster's designs. If you can seize the machine core, I can extract the codes needed to attack the fortress.
We'll have our troops start moving on the fortress itself. Bring us the machine core and they'll strike at your command.
See how they like this. You sure you'll be all right?
Long ago, we learned of your abilities in the Belsauthis prison.
Since then you have grown. In mind and body, in skill and in spirit. Meanwhile, we have tasted death. On Darvanis, the Empire slew Lord Styrak
and ripped him from our union.
From our wound bleeds our memories, our names, our ambitions. We tasted oblivion and it drowns us. Like you, we are changing.
Talk to me, Dreadmasters. Why are we here? Why are you telling me this?
Once we desired an empire. Now with the death of Lord Styrak, we are going mad.
The wound must be healed. Our union requires a sixth, or there will be only chaos.
You have all Sith know power and darkness and secret terror. Once a wretched slave, you became a being worthy of worship. Now you will join us, and we will feast upon your dreams as we grow strong together.
If I were to say yes, if I were to accept a part in your union, how would we begin?
You must first be degraded. You must be humbled and humiliated, stripped of all but fear.
Even now, our ships prepare to launch and deliver our devices to other worlds. Dromund Kars, Nar Shaddaa, and Coruscant.
Populations will be infected, and planets overgrown. Mothers will kill daughters as soldiers weep in terror. All you love and prize will fall. You will try to stop our ships and fail. Then, you will be ready to join us.
One of your acolytes has gone mad. Your protection may be wanting.
I am concentrating. I am trying to focus. What?
We don't have much time. I recovered the computer core, but the Dreadmasters are launching an attack on the Empire.
Oh, blast it all!
That explains the signals we're picking up. Hyperdrives coming online not far from the fortress.
Get the gate codes off the computer. We're going into the fortress next.
Yes, of course. But please, do not let the Dreadmaster's ships reach our worlds. What they would do is unthinkable.
Hurry as you wish. But you will watch your planet burn.
I'm attempting to warn the Imperial fleet, but they may not intercept in time. You're the only chance to stop those ships.
Take it easy.
reported the launch, and we've sent a warning about any ships that might have escaped. We're ready to move on the fortress at your command.
Dark Lord, it is done.
The gates to the fortress are open. Squads of Republic and Imperial troops are holding a path.
And now that you've neutralized the Dreadmaster's attack, I expect you'll go for the throat. Stop them. Show the Empire that their depravity leads to weakness, not strength. Make sure no Sith is ever tempted to follow their path.
When I'm finished, no one will remember the Dreadmasters.
My acolytes and I will confront the enemy through the Force, as you break their flesh. Perhaps we may even be useful.
Not enough.
You dared to stop our launch. For every Dreadguard killed, we will destroy one of your soldiers.
Unless you wish to bargain.
Tell us a secret. Tell us what you fear, and we will spare your servants.
My soldiers have already cleared a path and your fortress stands open. Do what you want. It's too late to stop me.
Die.
I saved as many as I could. I tried.
Soon. You will join us soon.
Get to the fortress. Kill them. For all of us.
Alright, what do we got? Alright, here's where we have to skip. So. I just okay. Alright, now we can carry on. I just have to figure out what's next. Pull that up. Have CZ, Oricon, Forged Alliances. Oh, flashpoints. Legacy of the Ricotta. On Typhon. I think I've done that one. Nope. Back on Typhon. Incursion on Korriban. Nope. Depths of Manan, about to do it, and Ricotta. So these four here, 2, 3, 4. Simple enough. And what's after that? Shadow of Revan. So that'll be on the fleet. All right. Oh, what do I want to do? I want to see about armor. I don't know where the armor is. A bunch over here, so that might be it. Tier 4 warrior. Yeah, there we go. Adaptive gear, level 10, level 14, 16, 18, 22, 26. 34, 42, 52. $56, 60, 5. Tier 1. Guess this is the raid armor. Let's find out.
Care to take a look at our ordnance?
Holy shit. Level 70, yeah, okay. And they cost what? Command token. The command token. And how do you get command tokens? Maybe through the hard modes. Might get them from here, I don't know yet. I'm not high enough.
Care to take a look at our ordnance?
What level is this? Rating 230.
For the Empire. Care to take a look at our ordnance?
236.
For the Empire.
How many tiers is it? 1, 2, 3. Oh, it's agent. Inquisitor. 1, 2, 3. So 3 tiers? Oh, wait, there's another section over there.
At last, a worthy disciple. Begone.
What's over here? Tier 4. Tier 2. One, 2, 3. What? There's 2 sets of Inquisitor armor? Unassembled tokens.
Care to
What
take
is
a look
that?
at our ordnance?
Where the hell do you get those? Well, these aren't. Oh, this is PvP armor. Okay.
For the Empire.
I don't need PvP
Won't
armor.
find a better bargain.
It looks like tier 3 is the highest for PvE. And that is rating...
The dark side swells within you.
242 is the highest.
I sense you will go far. I sense you will go far.
I guess so. Command token vendor. What?
Welcome to our market, potential customer. Thank you for your patronage.
Agent. Alright, unless there's something else I'm not seeing, I'm guessing that's the best armor. Let me see what they got here. 6. Modification, modification.
I've got good suppliers. Only the best sold here.
Oh, crap. Modification. It looks like armor is still acquired the same way. The question is how to get the command tokens. It didn't used to be called that the last time I played. Alright, let's start the next expansion and then we'll worry about that later. Alright. Shadow of Revan Rishi.
Dark Lord, I consider it an honor to call upon a fellow member of the Dark Council in this matter.
What's this all about?
You represent the last, most vital piece in my plan to shake the Republic to its very core. I'd say more, but it's better we speak in person. I promise you, together we will change the face of the galaxy. Starting with the planet Tython.
Why did he say Tython? Rishi and Yavin. There's no Tython there.
If I could carry a tune, I would sing of this day. What we are about to accomplish, the galaxy will forever behold with great wonderment. But perhaps I'm getting ahead of myself. After all, we've never properly met.
Darth Arcus.
Yes, a pleasure. In my capacity as Minister of Military Offense, I have repeatedly enjoyed the fruits of your labor. And this is my most trusted advisor, Lana Benico.
The value of a great mind cannot be measured. The Dark Council is no doubt all the better for your involvement.
You see me well. The Force teems within you.
And it always has. I'm fortunate in that regard. You've been invited here to perform an act once thought impossible. An attack on the Jedi Temple of Tython.
Promising leads have been rare ever since Imperial intelligence was effectively dismantled. However, a source I personally trust has alerted me to a hole in Tython's planetary defenses. If we act fast and strike hard, it will absolutely ruin Republic morale. Annihilate it.
And once we've taken the temple, what then?
While you concern yourself with the assault, Lord Go will be tasked with keeping the temple secured. So long as we have control, we'll explore the artifacts and histories stored inside. Imagine all we can learn about the Jedi and the Force.
We should raise the temple. Let everything and everyone inside it smolder and turn to ash.
The longer we hold the Jedi Temple, the deeper the wound to the Republic's morale, and the longer it will take them to recover.
Your shuttle awaits. By the time you reach Tython, our first wave will have established a foothold on the surface. I'll remain in constant contact throughout the offensive.
Succeed in this, and together we will have signaled the beginning of the Republic's most humiliating end. Glory for the Empire!
Flashpoint. Oh, okay. Assault on Tython. Guess I gotta do it alone. I hope it's a story mode.
The Republic isn't making our advance to the Jedi Temple easy. Our initial strike team had hoped to secure the landing area by now. But enemy reinforcements have been hammering us with heavy artillery fire. There's an array of sensors out there guiding the attacks. Destroy them, and we'll finally start to make some headway.
Hey, wait a minute. The first boss is kind of a pain in the ass. I can't do that by myself. Unless they made it easier.
Sure you'll be all right?
Well, it looks like they did make it easier. Those mobs used to be tougher. Oh, now, there we go. They're the hard ones. Yeah, this boss coming up used to be a pain in the ass, so I hope they made it easier. God damn it. Motherfucker. I guess I gotta come up the middle.
Take it easy.
Oh, I missed one, that's why.
Until you do away with the shielding that's keeping our forces confined to the area. Look for the Republic command platform. That's where you'll find the shield controls.
Alright, let's see how this goes. Shit, he's already attacked. As long as these corner mobs don't spawn, it might be easy.
Take it easy.
Shit. God damn it.
You sure you'll be all right?
Can't hold on much longer.
Nope.
See how they like this. Come on. Take it easy. be with us.
Jedi Temple Library is heavily secured. You'll have to find a way to breach the entrance. A word of warning. Jedi do adore their libraries. I wouldn't expect to find the room unoccupied were I you.
See how they like this.
As if it wasn't enough to sense your presence, you seem to have a need to do everything as loudly as possible. This is the Jedi Temple. You are not welcome. Leave this sacred place now. You'll not get a second warning.
That's the problem with you Jedi. I don't even give a first warning.
If you won't go willingly, you leave me no choice. I will not tolerate this incursion! You should have never come to Tython. You'll be punished for your crimes. Your presence here disgusts me. I will not tolerate this incursion! Prepare to face judgment! A few lessons. There is no death.
Can you believe Tech Ops already remapped the secure comms? Talented slicers we have in our employ, though even they pale in comparison next to you.
Pardon the intrusion. I thought you'd want to know the Jedi Temple is now fully under our control. We have a number of Jedi Padawans in our custody. Must be recent additions. They didn't know the first thing about fighting. What would you have me do with them?
We should send a clear message. Litter the temple courtyard with their bodies.
Straight away, my lord.
You haven't found it yet, Lord Go, because the blasted Jedi don't want it found. Keep searching.
The temple and its mysteries are all ours now. Darth Arcus is indescribably pleased.
Don't I get to hear what Darth Arcus and his pet are discussing?
It's no secret. With the temple secure, Lord Go has been tasked with uncovering any hidden information stores. On behalf of Darth Arcus, I thank you. This is a banner day for the Empire. Be proud.
Four more levels to go.
Temple is now in Imperial hands.
Indeed it is. All thanks to your efforts, of course.
At this very moment, Lord Go's team is exploring a hidden chamber rumored to hold the Jedi's most treasured secrets.
Better still, the Republic will be reeling right now, stupefied over the humiliation you've wrought.
My lord.
Sergeant Tarston, do you not see that I have company? Important company?
Of course, my lord. But I've a report from Korriban. It seems the Republic, my lord, they...
Say something of meaning. Unless you'd like me to choke it out of you.
The Republic has attacked the Sith Academy.
What? A retaliation so soon? What's the present status?
It's done. They've taken the Academy, secured it, and reports indicate that Darth Sovereign gave his life in its defense.
I see. Leave us. Darth Sovereign made a fine addition to the Dark Council. We should all strive to be as loyal to the end.
Wouldn't the Republic have been better off trying to reclaim the Jedi Temple?
It's a perplexing matter, but we can't concern ourselves with it now. At this very moment, Jedi walk the halls of our Sith Academy. Our Dark Council chambers. Simply outrageous!
I'm going to coordinate with our forces on Korriban. Ensure you have a safe place to land as near the Academy as possible. As with Tython, I will remain in close contact with you throughout the operation.
A final note. Whoever is heading Republic operations on Korriban must be made an example of. Do not take their command lead prisoner!
May the Force favor you this day.
Yes. The Force be with you. And with the great Sith Empire.
Not the greatest position, I know, but the lower wilds is as close to the Sith Academy as our team could manage. The Republic's pulled out all the stops with this invasion. But we fully expect your retaliation to surpass their efforts. Fight your way up to the Valley of the Dark Lords and reclaim the Sith Academy.
Do you require medical attention? Be well.
You sure it'll be all right?
Received word from Sergeant Tarston on the ground. It appears your arrival hasn't gone unnoticed. A Republic barricade has just been fashioned to bar your progress. While hastily constructed, it is formidable. But we have every faith in you.
What is it this time, Sergeant?
These Sith apprentices were holed up in a medical supply storeroom. They're injured, some of them seriously, but they're able to walk at least. Your orders?
I don't care if you're armed with vibroblades, blasters, or raw knuckles. You will earn the right to go on living.
You all heard him. Time to prove your worth. To arms. Just the sort of leadership we need. An honor to work with you.
I have this. Best duelist in my class. Force be with us.
I don't envy you right now. I don't know what I'd do if I saw the Academy in the enemy's hands. Encrypted transmissions have been traced back to the Dark Council chambers. That must be where the Republic Command is operating from. We hope you don't find any Dark Council members up there. Captured or dead, either would constitute a gross humiliation.
my class.
They've breached the front entrance. It's only a matter of time. Be ready.
Jedi, you befoul the Dark Council with your presence.
This place was already foul. But don't worry, sis. I have no intention of staying.
It's been conveyed to me that you shouldn't be allowed to leave. Not alive, at any rate.
So it's happening. I didn't think I'd have served my purpose so soon.
That's right. It's over for you, Jedi.
Press the attack! I'm not only a Jedi, I'm a soldier! This fight was inevitable! Enough sparring! Did you really think you could take me? You don't even have a clue, do you?
It's not bad.
You don't even have a clue, do you?
We got what, 6 days left to the next phase? 5 days, I can't, whatever day today is. 22nd? So 5 days, 4 days.
You don't even have a clue, do you? This fight was inevitable!
I think what I'm going to do for the next phase is space it out more.
It's too late! We got what we came for!
I'll do the quest the first day.
Enough sparring!
Next day do a SWG, or do one of these. Then the day after, back to
Think you could take
SWG.
me? Hardly impressive!
Like every other day.
Can't stop it!
Just the farming. That's too long of a break in between if I do it straight through. Like 2 weeks of nothing but Old Republic.
It's happening. It's all happening. And you can't stop it.
Just depends on what time I'm on.
Tell me what you know.
No point threatening a dead man, Sith.
And with that, the Sith Academy is secure. I suppose saying good work would constitute a gross understatement.
This Jedi commander, he said some odd things.
I'm sure Darth Arcus would like to hear about it. He's eager to offer up his congratulations in person. You've really come through for the Empire. There is so much for us to thank you for, and much yet to discuss. I hope we see you soon.
Gotta get rid of this ugly helmet. Still all weak. But yeah, going every other day and only doing one buff session per grind. I need to make it longer.
The Republic's been flushed from the Sith Academy, and their commander, Jensen, is dead.
You have served the Empire with strength and passion. I applaud you.
Before he died, Commander Jensen made a comment about having served his purpose.
He did? Almost makes it sound as though the Republic sacrificed all those forces in support of some ulterior motive. Listen, I want to be sure you understand that what you've accomplished, both on Korriban and on Tython, will be long remembered. Everyone will look back on these days as the nascent events that framed a new foundation for the galaxy. They will see those who participated as its architects.
Have you taken Lord Go's vow of silence, or whatever that was?
I'm reflecting on the day's events. As Darth Arcus has said, your contributions thus far have been most impressive.
Lana and I are indebted to you for your exemplary actions in the Empire's name. We thank you.
Yes, thank you. I do hope we have the chance to speak again. Preferably soon.
Glory for the Empire.
That, and I'm going to run into another problem here soon, too. Once I hit 70 and finish all the planets, I'm not going to be able to raid every day. First, I got to find a guild.
This is Lana Benico. I need you to meet with me somewhere private. You may be the Empire's only hope.
And I don't know of a guild that does raids every day, so I'm going to have to find a third game to do.
You came. Good. I'm aware I've been somewhat quiet following your success on Tython. Don't mistake my reticence for apathy. Truth is, I have a great deal to say. Now that we're alone, we can have a real dialogue.
Then start talking.
Darth Arcus wasn't entirely forthcoming about his reasons for invading the Jedi Temple. Not even with me. He was after a very specific item. An artifact.
What sort of artifact? A holocron? A device? Some ancient weapon? The less I'm in the dark, the better I can understand Arcus's motivations.
I wish I could say. Whatever it is, Darth Arcus was in a raid with Lord Go until he found it. And there's more. I now believe that the Republic's attack on Korriban wasn't a retaliation for Tython. It was intended to coincide with our own attack.
Attacking Korriban, while the Empire still held the Jedi Temple, didn't make much sense to me at the time. It still doesn't.
Nor should it, not from our current vantage point. But a wider context may exist that could explain recent events. There's something in the Force that I've never felt before. It exists nowhere and everywhere at once, writhing, growing.
I should sense that as well. Are you sure?
I think I sense this growth because I'm tied to it somehow. Maybe by association to Darth Arcus. I think the Empire's in terrible danger. I'm used to offering my counsel to others. Now I turn to you for yours, Dark Lord. Will you help me?
I did not join the Dark Council to stand idly by while the Empire crumbles around me.
I knew I could count on you. I felt it. I'll see if I can't make sense of what happened on Tython and Korriban, and what all of this means. Whatever I find, I'll let you know as soon as I can. Stay vigilant, and may the Force ever serve you.
Why does it say Manan? This thing says Rishi. No Manan here. Tython, okay, there we go. Manan, Rakata, then Rishi. The other one's missing one.
Do you require anything, Master? A hot meal, perhaps? Conversation? Foot massage? Just say the word.
I should be able to just head to it, yeah. Okay. But we're almost 3 hours here, so we'll go ahead and end it here. It's a good starting point for tomorrow. But yeah, here soon I'm gonna need a different game if I want to keep streaming a game every day. So it'll be SWG, this, and whatever else. I have no idea what to pick yet. But I still got a little time before I need to. But yeah, we'll go ahead and end it here for the night and then pick up tomorrow late afternoon. And I'll see you guys then.